Hi guys, I hope you are doing extremely well. So I couldn't manage to post a video in my YouTube channel due to poor internet connection in my area. So from now onwards the video will be regular. So in this video today we will talk about
What is that?
I don't really know.
so let's get started. Ratatouille is a 2007 American computer animated comedy film produced by Pixar and released by Walt Disney Pictures. It was the eighth film produced by Pixar and was written and directed by Brad Bird, who took over from Jan Pinkava in 2005, and produced by Brad Lewis from an original idea from Pinkava and Jim Capobianco. The film stars the voices of Patton Oswalt as Remy, Ian Holm as Skinner, Lou Romano as Alfredo Linguini, Janine Garofalo as Calote Tatau, Peter O'Toole as Anton Ego, Brian Deney as Django, Peter Son as Emil, and Brad Garrett as Auguste Castillo. Ratatouille premiered on June 22, 2007 at the Kodak Theater in Los Angeles, California, which is generally released on June 29, 2007 in the United States. The film grossed over $620.7 million against its budget of only $150 million and was a great box office success. Michael Giacchino composed the Paris-inspired music for the film. It also received widespread critical acclaim from Giacchino's score, voice acting, writing, and animation. The film won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature and was nominated for 4 more, including Best Original Screenplay. It was later voted one of the greatest 100 motion pictures of the 21st century by a 2016 poll of international critics conducted by BBC. Remy is highly intelligent and idealistic young rat with unusually acute senses of taste and smell, who dream of becoming a chef like his idol, the late Auguste Castillo. However, the rest of his colony, including his brother Emil and his father Django, are interested in food only for sustenance. One day, Remy and Emil go to retrieve seasoning for some Remy's food only to have an encounter with the homeowner who ceiling houses their colony, forcing the colony to flee. Remy is separated from the clan and eventually finds himself above the kitchen of Gusteau's restaurant in Paris. When Remy observes a young garbage boy named Alfredo Linguini attempts to fix a soup he has spilled, he recognizes that Linguini is accidentally ruining it and fixes his mistakes. Linguini catches him in the act but does not reveal him to Skinner, Gusteau's promiscuous chef and new owner of the restaurant. Skinner confronts Linguini for tampering with the soup, but when the soup accidentally served to a critic and proves to be a success, Calote Tatau, the staff's only female cook, convinces Skinner not to fire Linguini. Skinner spots Remy trying to escape and orders Linguini to kill the rat, but Linguini, upon finding out Remy can understand him, decides to keep him instead. When Linguini is ordered to replicate the soup, he is helped by Remy. Skinner, having tried the soup, decides to retain Linguini. Back in Linguini's apartment, the two learn to communicate and devise a plan. Remy hides under Linguini's toque at the restaurant and guides his movement like a marionette by pulling on his hair. Skinner orders Calote to teach Linguini to be a cook. Linguini starts to become successful as a cook, as his dishes guided by Remy proves to be enormously successful at the restaurant. Skinner becomes suspicious when he sees Linguini interacting with Remy in split-second encounters. He attempts to get Linguini drunk so that he can reveal how the rat is connected to him. However, Linguini does not reveal any information about the rat. Remy witnesses Skinner's discovery that Linguini is Gusteau's illegitimate son and rightful owner of the restaurant, and gives the evidence to Linguini, who forces Skinner out. The restaurant thrives as Remy's recipe became popular, though as Linguini and Calote develop a relationship, Remy begins to feel left out. He reunites with Emil and his clan, but is rejected by Django over his admiration for humans. The Dour renowned fruit critic Anton Ego, whose negative review had indirectly led to Guster's death, announces that he will once again dine at the restaurant. After an argument with Linguini, Remy relates his clan to raid the restaurant's pantries in revenge, but Linguini drives them out. Remy is captured by Skinner, who intends to use his talent to create a line of frozen fruit products, but is promptly freed by Django and Emile. Linguini apologizes to Remy, having been unable to cook without him, and reveals the truth to his staff, but they all leave, heartbroken and in disbelief. Colette returns after recalling Gusteau's famous motto, "Anyone can cook." Impressed by Remy's determination, Django and the clan offer to help and cook under Remy's direction while Linguini waits tables. Skinner and a health inspector he called earlier attempts to interfere, but are bound, gagged and locked in the food storage. Remy creates a variation on ratatouille which reminds Ego of his mother's cooking. Humbled and delighted by the dish, Ego asks to meet the chef, but Linguini and Calote wait until the other diners have left before introducing Remy. Ego is stunned and writes a glowing review, saying how he understands Gusteau's motto, and indirectly calling Remy nothing less than a finest chef in France. Despite the review, the restaurant is shut down due to presence of the rats, thanks to Skinner and the health inspector ratting them out, causing Ego to lose his job and credibility as a critic. However, taking on a new job as an investor, he now funds and frequents a popular new bistro, La Ratatouille, run by Remy, Linguini and Calote as the rat colony settles into their new home in the bistro's attic. That's all folks. How you like this video? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to never miss an update from our channel. Till then, stay tuned, stay at home, stay safe. I will catch you in the next one.